On the road to recovery from the coronavirus pandemic, there are just 3 weeks to go until more than 1 million New York City kids go back to school. But the debate is heating up over reopening public schools in the city. Today, Mayor de Blasio doubled down on his plan to reopen for hybrid learning. He unveiled a back-to-school pledge, trying to put teachers' fears at ease one day after they threatened to strike. News 4's Andrew Siff is live in Lower Manhattan to explain. Andrew?
Right. There are so many questions about the indoor space, the filtration. Is it sufficient? Will people be breathing in germs? That today advocates talked about outdoor space, like here at City Hall Park. One of the things being debated with 3 weeks to go.
Here is a pledge.
Mayor Bill de Blasio has put it in writing now that classrooms will be safe 3 weeks from today.
Every New Yorker can see exactly what is being done and the level of comprehensive effort.
But hundreds of thousands of families have opted to learn remote only. And many students who are returning are clearly worried, despite the promise of PPE and social distancing.
I just don't want to have the blame on me for any people in my neighborhood getting COVID.
Sixth grader Raya skeptical about another part of the pledge, that high-touch areas will be cleaned multiple times per day.
The mayor sent out a video saying that he would have janitors clean all of those high-touch areas 3 to 4 times every day, but that's not really possible given how many janitors we have in most of the school buildings.
And the teachers union says the doubts are so widespread, they're prepared to walk off the job.
If a court deems that we are breaking the Taylor law, so be it. We will deal with the ramifications of it.
The mayor today told educators reporting to work is a moral imperative.
Our transit workers did, our first responders did, our healthcare workers did, grocery workers did, public servants show up and serve people.
Does it seem obvious to everyone here that outdoor schools make sense this school year?
City Councilman Brad Lander argues one way to lower the tension is move school outdoors, at the very least lunchtime, when kids have to take their masks off.
They at least for lunch and recess need to be able to go outside. Why can't we just get a tent and put it on the schoolyard and then be able to turn that into our lunchroom?
Well, the mayor has said he's concerned about bad weather days. However, he did say he's encouraged by some of these outdoor proposals, and we'll have more to say on that possibility in the coming days. We're live at City Hall. Andrew Siff, News 4 New York.
Andrew, thank you so much. It is game on for high school sports across the state of New Jersey. Today, the state's athletic association released a plan for the school year, and it comes with some big scheduling changes. Here's what it boils down to. Outdoor is okay. Indoor, it's going to have to wait. News 4's Bruce Beck joining us now with all the details. Bruce?
Stefan, yes, Friday night lights will be a big thing this fall in New Jersey. Thanks to the work of a sports advisory task force, the NJSIAA has given the green light for fall sports to proceed in the Garden State. But of course, there is a catch. Outdoor fall sports, which should be practicing right now, have been given the go-ahead to begin practice on September 14th. The indoor fall sports, gymnastics and girls volleyball, will be moved to a special spring season. So with college sports canceling their campaigns, why is it different for high schools? The answer is simple.
I think I'll use Governor Murphy's line. We're staying within the 4 walls of New Jersey. Right now, New Jersey's healthy. As Dr. Martins just said, community spread is the biggest concern, with the transmission.
But what about the athletes and coaches? Will they feel safe? Will they follow protocol? I spoke with Mike Carter, who enters his 30th season as the head coach of Bloomfield High School football.
The safety that we put in from the word go on this, it's and we've been following it to the T, what they're asking us to do. It gives us your best opportunity to be able to do something in a situation where is there an absolute 100% positive answer one way or the other? I don't think that's there, but I think, the way our schedule is made up, it's very much a close proximity as far as with the towns and all that stuff. Is it foolproof? No, but I think it's a good plan.
What about the fans, the backbone of the Friday Night Lights experience? Will the kids follow the professionals and play in empty stadiums?
We're working through a spectator policy right now, and we also have to stay mindful of, monitoring whatever that outdoor capacity could be at any given point. We're not starting a football game till October 2nd. So what's in place this summer may not be the same level in place October 2nd.
Winter sports teams may begin practicing on December 3rd, with competitions set to begin on December 21st. All of these dates are subject to change based on guidance from the governor and the New Jersey Department of Health. Bottom line, kids crave structure, and they are going to get it with high school sports back in play. Gilma?
All right, Bruce, to college sports now. UConn has called timeout on football activities after 6 student athletes tested positive for coronavirus. 2 of those infected are football players. All the affected student athletes are in isolation. The university says team meetings will be virtual. Strength and conditioning training will continue with social distancing and masks.